back in Souls time. Let me clarify some things because I did some things wrong when I recorded. This is actually my second recording of this episode. Because my last recording I did, the volume wasn't very good, so that's why I did not upload the Blood Skull route, even though I recorded it. You can't hear me whatsoever. So I'm doing my second attempt here for this episode. And I want to do something else instead. So instead of doing the Blood Skull route, because it is quite literally the werewolf quest, but from the Skull's Preserve. That's all it was. And unfortunately, I did not have a save before curing myself. Not that it was anything exciting either. So I can walk you through it. I cured myself a werewolf of my furry disease. I found this note. You know, it says, Olga, did you hear about the raven at the altar of Throne? So I went to the altar. And there was a witch. And she brought me to her coven. And I started getting attacked by everyone. So I tried over and over again to make them not hostile, but it was just impossible. I could not make them stop fighting me. So I killed them all, which then I found this other note that basically says there's a scroll that will cure the furry disease, but it's an icicle on the ceiling. So that's how I got cured. That's how I got cured. Unfortunately, I could not do the whole cure quest. It was not working for me. It was bugged. There's a lot of things in Soul Sign that's bugged for me for some reason. I hope you can forgive me for this. So I only want to do is finish the colony quest. I don't know how many more quests I have, so that's what happened. Alright, so for now, let's do that. Because I'm all cured. I'm not a furry anymore. That means everyone here won't attack me. Oh yeah, let's look at the colony. They had a lot of buildings. There's more houses. Very nice. Look, it's like you can claim any of these houses because you're not in it. This one's really cozy. This could be your house if you want it. Oh, it's like a nice option of houses that you can take. Because the NPC isn't going in them anyway. Oh, this is vacant. This could be your house too. Oh my gosh. Honestly, 2 beds. You could have a roommate. Or you can just have 2 beds. Whose house is this? He's so far away. He gets his own little room here. Ooh. The house I live in used to belong to a guy until he was assassinated, so mine has a story to it. You also see they're building a wall as well.
So old. So weary.
And you're still here? Do you see that? He's not even wearing any shoes. You have your grippers out. You think people wouldn't notice because your cloak is slow? That's disgusting. Put some shoes on. Don't have your grippers out in a bar. Who does that? Eris, I'm gonna ask you to stay close to me for a while. I heard rumors I'm to be assassinated. And as you can imagine, I like to prevent that. It's not that I value my own life so closely, but that without me here, there'll be no one to directly oppose Carnius' actions. Just stay close for a while. We'll figure out what's going on soon enough. Okay. Trying to be assassinated? Who's trying to kill you?
If it's not one thing, it's another. It's not like I will enjoy this.
Eris, you stay here in case there are more of them. Yeah, Simpson. Captain Bullius. He's far away. I can't. I have fireball, don't I? I don't think your arrows are working, sir. I did it. You protect me well, Eris. I appreciate it. Here, take this. It's the only one like it, so far as I know. Oh, and your usual compensation. Ooh, 1,000 gold. Restore health. Ice shield. What's an ice shield? It's so pretty. Where'd you get this? Falco, where did you get this? In his continuing effort to make life as difficult as possible, Carnius has sent word that several silver longswords have arrived. He refuses, however, to have them sent out to us. Can you go get them? I believe Constance Atreus should have them at Fort Frostmoth. I can do that. Eh? Oh, you hear about the swords? Huh. Very well, here you go. Though I don't know that they'll be much of help to the likes of you. They're silver. They can fight werewolves that are still around. I would know. Do you know how many silver weapons I've been stabbed with as a werewolf? It really hurts. Oh god, it hurts so much. Eris, we've been victims of a skull attack. I don't understand it. We never had problems with them before. But 10 or so of them attacked us almost immediately after you left. We put up a better fight than you were expecting, I think. And so, they took refuge in the mine. There are workers in Eris. I need you to go in and make sure they are safe. Kill all the Nords if you have to. My men are my top priority. What? Miss... the skull? God, I didn't help you guys. What is this? They're... You have nothing to say about what's going on in the mines?
You should have picked an easier
Get
opponent.
out of the mines! Get out of the mines! You don't belong here. God, it's like...
Picked an easier opponent.
This is how I deal with rowdy kobolds who try to revolt in the mines. Just so you know. A Dramora! Get him! Not enough magic. What are you talking about? My god, this Dramora is fat. Too much magic. Get him, Dramora. Yeah, get him. Get him. Fight him. Yeah, get your shield. And kill him. Get him, Dramora. He got a spear! It's so over for this Nord. It's so over. He's being speared. That's right, Dramora. Spear him. Make him regret ever fighting me. Who's a good Dramora? You are. You defeated Fujikavar. He got speared. I knew you can do it. Alright, Dramora, who else is here? Who are these Nords? Are they really Skull? Skull have like a specific look. Aha. One down. Another one to go. Spear him! Stick that spear in him! There are many places you could stick that spear in. He's stuck on the rock. Get him, Dramora! Dramora, you're too short. Can't get up there. You can't reach the Nord up there. I got this. Ooh, what's happening there? The sound went all weird. Right, Dramora? Land somewhere northeast of the colony. Wait until Eris has left the site. The dark elf can be identified based on descriptions previously provided. The descriptions: she's naked and only wears a bear helm and some boots. Very easy to identify. Don't mistake her for a berserker. She's not a berserker. She's a different kind of berserker. Kill every living thing in the colony. Be sure to leave some behind some skull armor and weapons. There needs to be evidence readily available should the Empire choose to investigate. Payment will be delivered at the designated meeting point once proof of task completion is presented. C. Who is C? Who could it be? We've been had. This wasn't really a skull attack. It was mercenaries dressed up like them to fool us. If they succeeded, the whole thing would have been blamed on the wrong people. This stinks of Carnius, and I think it's time you confront him. Check this note and show him the proof you got of his involvement. Okay, Carnius. Well, steward, it's a bit of a surprise to see you. You're supposed to survive the skull attack. You knew.
I will enjoy this.
You've ruined everything. Do you realize that? All that work, all the money I spent to get that equipment and get those men here, all of it wasted, and it's all your fault. Ooh. Where'd you get that? That looks like Avar's weapon. Did you steal that from me? My gotcha blade. You didn't see anything. I take you have resolved your problem with Carius. Perhaps I should take the matter up with Falco. Back at the site. A stop mace? Is his blunt weapon? Ooh, it's expensive. I did it.
Know what I'd do without you.
Carnius is dead. Sorry, Eris. I think it'll come to that. You lived through it, though, and Raven Rock will be a better place for it. Now, someone needs to be put in charge. I know I don't want the job. You're next in line for it, so I'll make sure the paperwork goes through. You're now the factor of Raven Rock, division of the East Empire Company. Congratulations! Me? Let's store that tree stone. That's right. Oh! My tree is growing! Oh, the sapling was smaller last time. It's growing, Cobros. Help me.
Tell her I'm not.
Someone help me. I'm stuck on the ceiling. My bear help me. It's like a magnet. I'm stuck here. I went too far down. This is hardly as I, but I do have one last thing to ask you. There's a matter of your estate that needs to be settled. The plans have been on the table for quite some time. Carnage has never gone around to do anything about it. It was clear you never had any intention of staying. It's now your choice, however. I've put Aldum Brunius in charge of the construction team. You should find him and have him explain the situation to you. An estate? Oh, Eris, are you here about the estate? What is it? Well, it's a little complicated, at least it is for me, so I've done as much as I could to make it easy. See, there's 3 possible locations we could build on. You need to choose one. So I set up torches at each of the places. You just take me to the torch at the place you want it built at, and say the word. Let me know when you're ready to get started. I'll follow you. I get a house. Ooh, there's one place. Over here. Ooh, in a nice little corner, but you know, the wall isn't finished over here. Feel a little exposed. So where's the other place? Right in the middle of town. The bar's right there. So my house could be right here. I know where to go. Oh! It's a tree! My tree grew. Yeah, I read your book.
I'm listening. Please. Go
I like
ahead.
what you wrote about me. What other books do you have? I actually never looked. Age of the Empire. You got the Song of Uncle Sweetshare. A poster of the hunt. That interests me. The writing of the book appears to be a hasty transcription, perhaps from dictation or copy from a longer work. The poster of the hunt. Let no man say before a witness that the hunt has not been called, nor the rites declared, or the ancient offices observed. The ritual of innocent query, also known as the wild hunt, is an ancient rite drawing magical energy from the powerful magic stream that engulfs this realm. The creators and times of the rituals are long forgotten, but followed properly. The rite brings great power and prestige to the huntsmen. The ritual pits the all-powerful huntsmen and their greater and lesser dogs against the pitiful and doomed innocent quarry, called by tradition the hare. Was I the hare? Was I a bunny? After the mortal creature of human hunts. At once the huntsman is transported by exquisite thrill and glory of his might and domination over his helpless prey. And at the time, touched by the tragic, noble, and ultimately futile plight of the innocent quarry, and the highest aesthetic realization of the ritual, the ecstatic rapture of the kill is balanced by the huntsman's identification with the sadness and despair of the innocent quarry. As in, the pieces of the body of the innocent hare is torn. The huntsman reflects on the tragic imbalances of power and the cruel injustices of the world. As the hunt begins, the lesser dogs assemble before the green crystal reflections of the chapel of the innocent quarry. Inside the chapel, the huntsman, the greater dogs, and the masterly hunt perform the rites that initiate and sanctify the huntsman, the hut, and the innocent quarry. Then the huntsman emerges from the chapel, displays the spear of bitter mercy, and recites the offices of the hunt. The offices explains the laws and conditions of the 4 stages of the hunt: the drag, the chase, the call, and the view to the kill. Stage 1, the drag, in which the lesser dogs drag the ground to flush out the hare. Stage 2, the chase, in which the greater hounds drive the hare before them. Stage 3, the call, in which the greater hounds trap the hare and summon the huntsman for the kill. Stage 4, the view, in which the huntsman makes the kill with the ritual spear of bitter mercy, and calls upon the master of the hunt to view the kill by ringing a town bell. The master of the hunt then bestows the bounty upon the huntsman bold who wielded the spear of bitter mercy in the kill. The master of the hunt also calls upon the huntsman bold to name the next hare for the next hunt, though the huntsman bold himself may not participate in the next hunt. Offices of the hunt, which the huntsman, the master, the hounds are solemnly sworn to honor, detail the practices and conditions of the hunt. These practices and conditions, also known as the law, strictly define all details of the hunt, such as how many hounds of each sort may participate, how the spear of bitter mercy may be wielded, and so forth. In addition, the law states that the hare must have a genuine chance to escape the hunt, no matter how slim. In practice, this condition has been defined as the availability of 6 keys, with which, if gathered together in the Temple of Daedric rites, permit the hare to teleport away from the hunt and so elude the huntsman and his spear. It is inconceivable, of course, that the hare might actually discover the keys and escape, but the performance must be observant. Tampering with the keys or cheating the hare of a genuine chance of finding or using the keys is shameful and unforgivable betrayal of the law of the hunt. The ritual of the hunt grants the huntsman protection from all forms of attack, including mortal and immortal weapons, and sorcery of all schools. Huntsmen are cautioned, however, that the ritual does not protect the huntsman from the potent energies of his own spear, and cautioned against reckless wielding of the spear's close melee, darkness, or other dangerous circumstance. For a single touch of the spear of bitter mercy means instant and certain death for innocent hare or the fellow huntsman alike. The right to name a wild hunt is a grand and grave right indeed. But as all the high danger lords are vulnerable to the potent sorceries of the spear of bitter mercy, the spear itself is therefore a terrible weapon, and it is forbidden to remove it from the grounds of the ritual hunt. But I have it. It's at my home. I have the spear. It's at home though. Did I break the law? Interesting read about the hunt. I don't think that was the hunt I was in. That was the Bloodmoon. Unless that's another name for the Bloodmoon, is the hunt. I mean, there were keys, but there were only 3 of them. There weren't 6 keys. There were only 3 keys, so I don't think that's actually the hunt. The hare, I wasn't his hare, I was his hound. In this timeline. In this werewolf route. I was his dog. I'm Herstein's top dog. If there's never another Bloodmoon hunt, it's not my fault, Cobros, okay? Herstein should have known what would have happened for inviting me. The Blood Skull route, if you play through that one, you don't really find out that it's Herstein behind it all until, like, you get kidnapped by werewolves and dragged to him. That's when you find out that it was him. I think... what was his name? Korst Windeye? He tells you, like, a demon is going to come and kill everyone or hunt everyone. And that's, like, your hint that it's, her scene. It was alright. I actually prefer playing that through that whole sequence as a werewolf than playing it as a helper of the skull. I think helping the skull wasn't as fun as, you know, being a werewolf, right? Because when you're a werewolf, you're limited, but you're also a lot stronger and faster compared to if you're just your normal self. As I thought I was stronger. Maybe that's just me. Ooh, it's so fancy. Hello there, Eris. I put a lot of work onto it. Hope you like it. It's so... This is my place? It's so big. It's so cozy. I get free gold too. There's already pants in this. Okay, a little hammock. By the fireplace. Yeah, rank manufacturer. Can I give you some? Well, I guess I'm done here then. I get a house. A very nice house, I must say. Since I'm done with the colony quest. Well, that means I can go home. I don't really have anything else to do in Solstheim that are major or anything. Let's go home. Oh my gosh. Bazuba. I missed you. Oh, it's my home, Cobras. Oh, I haven't seen a scrib in so long. There's no scribs in Solstheim. I'm so happy to see you. My dad goes herb pill. I should have brought it with me. I miss it.
Let's do some business, shall we?
Wow. I missed 50% clean. So that's it for Bloodmoon. That was really fun to go through. I did not expect a Daedra Prince appearance, that's for sure. I thought the only ones that appeared were like Azura. And they didn't really appear, but you saw statues of there's like the good Daedra and the troublemakers, and that's all you see in Mournhold. I did not expect her sing. I had no idea what Bloodmoon was about. You know, I heard, you know, some things about werewolves, and that's all I knew. Her sing, I did not expect him to appear at all. Yeah, next time I'll go to Mournhold, and maybe eventually I'll see my ex-wife, that harlot, that speared me or killed me. I don't know if she speared me. I think Vivek speared me. I don't know what she did. Maybe okay, this sounds really stupid, but I thought Sotha still might have been in Solstheim, but I was completely wrong. Maybe he's in Mournhold. My reasoning is that Solstheim start with a yes, like soulless still. Also, I just thought maybe like the other two tribunal members or in the other DLCs, but he's not in Bloodmoon at all. So I'll see you next time. Right, Astroth? Okay, I need to clean this body pill. What do you mean it's 50% clean? What did I do to it? What did I do to this pillow? Where it's 50% clean? I think you clean it by putting it in the water. You clean the filth from the body pill of Dagoth Ur. Now he's all clean again. Guess I drooled on it a lot. I should have brought it to me with Solstheim. I forgot to do that. But I won't forget this time when I go to Mournhold. You're coming with me, Dagoth Ur. We're going to Mournhold together.